what were the limitations of becoming a dentist in Mexico rather than if you could do that career in the US?
Nowadays, it's the same problem. We are still missing a lot of products, a lot of technology, a lot of the new things that comes up. We are missing all that. So I think it comes to a point where you have to look somewhere else and try to get all that knowledge, like get to know the new technologies from somewhere else. Unfortunately, when you are in university, well, you're not knowing the whole world out there you're missing. So just I would just recommend to young students to just keep an open mind and keep looking out there in the world, especially nowadays. When I studied, internet was not what it is today. Now you guys have an amazing weapon where you can just open up an iPad or a phone or a computer and look what's going on, pretty much whatever you want to do, right? So look for that, and that might help me in that time to grow faster and to learn better and easier and faster.
What university did you go to?
I went in Mexico City to Universidad Intercontinental. I think I got pretty good basis. Now I still think they're good enough. But as I said before, there's a lot missing on education in my country. So that's why I decided to work on that, because I remember I used to, whenever I got new staff on the clinic, I used to get mad or frustrated because they were missing up a lot of concepts or basics. Later on, I noticed it's not their fault. They're really part of the system. It's the system's fault. In order to change that, the only thing I can do is cooperate with studies, right? So that's why I try to nowadays develop the university or develop the college that I want to build up, so that I can help these young people. I think it reminds me of myself when I wanted to like study more or learn more and get that knowledge, but in an easier way, right? So yeah, maybe try to make that way easier for them and bring people from all around the world. Take advantage of the blessing that I have to know people like you, Amir, that own like a big enterprise of technology and developing of dental industry, and bring them to Mexico so that they can share all that info with the young students, right?
Yeah, and what I find very interesting about you is that desire to learn. And you were telling me how you had to come to America or Europe to get some advanced courses or training or technology that was not available in Mexico, and just even getting involved in 3D printing. You're way ahead of a lot of US dentists coming to US, learn it, becoming a partner, taking the technology to Mexico. How do you go off of that?
I think it all comes from the love to dentistry, because you always try to look forward to keep growing, keep interested. Even though I love profession, I have to keep interested. So there has to be always something new. And that's why I kept looking for something else. Where's the leading person of cosmetics, or leading person for implantology, leading person or leading industry of for dental 3D printing, right? And that's why you come up to that path where you start to connect all those dots and end up in the right places, I think, at the right time.
And you took courses in the US?
Yep. I started on Los Angeles.
Santa Monica.
Yes, Santa Monica. When I was very young, probably just right after I got off of school, of university, I started to work with one of my professors, and there was a guy there that supplied the implants for this teacher of mine, and I was interested in keep learning, but I wanted to come to US, so I asked him if he could recommend a course or a doctor to come take a course with him or to his school or whatever, and he came up with Sasha, and that's why I remember he mentioned, oh, you should go see Sasha Jovanovic. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've heard. And I remember I read some of his articles on university. That's why I decided to come to Los Angeles. And that was for my implant and tissue management and bone graft and all that formation. And for cosmetics, I went to NYU. And actually, that's where I met Shant. We went to the same courses in NYU for cosmetics and prosthetics also.
Dr. Appa?
Yeah. Like I said, I keep meeting interesting people and sharing the same passion for dentistry.